today we're going to be doing a video quality test between the DJI Phantom 4 and the DJI Phantom 4 Pro. If you've been following my channel for the last couple of weeks, you'll know that I picked up the DJI Phantom 4 Pro. I'd like to thank Kyle Moldver for sending me some of his footage that he's shot with his Phantom 4 to be used in this video. His YouTube channel and Instagram are linked in the description below. I highly recommend you go check those out. So since these two drones do shoot in 4K, this entire video is in 4K. So if you have a 4K TV or monitor, you can actually change the setting of this video to watch in 4K so you can see absolutely everything. Last note before we jump into the comparison here, I've only been flying mine for a couple of weeks and I haven't gone to any spectacular locations like Kyle has, so I just thought you should know that the subject matter is different, so don't really base this on that. Alright, we're going to jump right into this comparison. So all this footage is untouched, there's no color correction or anything, it's just using the standard profile and settings. We've got some nice forest shots here, detail is very, very crispy. One of the major differences between the two cameras is the Phantom 4 Pro actually has a 1-inch sensor, so it's a little bit larger, so it should be better in low light. So that's actually going to be the first thing that we compare here. So we have a nice shot. It is very dark. You can tell the sun is setting, and the ISO is on the high end, so you're able to get a nice exposed image. If we look at the dark areas here, you can see some visible grain, which is those funny dots that appear when you do have high ISO. That's the sensor's way to increase the amount of light coming into the camera, but it does cause that interesting multicolored effect. So I haven't really flown mine too much at night, but here's a pretty dark image. And if we zoom in here, you can see there is still a lot of detail, even though the ISO is on the higher end. Let's see if I can find another example like here. Even though it is like the sun is not out, the sun is set, you can see quite a bit of detail compared to on the Phantom 4. At around the same time, you can see a little bit more grain. Let's do a side-by-side comparison of the sharpness. So let's take one of these and one of those and just zoom in. I can't really tell too much of a difference here. I believe the front element that the Phantom 4 Pro uses might be a little bit like sharper, less chromatic aberration than what the Phantom 4 uses. But really when you're shooting at 4K 24 or 30 and you have adequate light, there's not going to be too much difference between these two cameras. With that said, another great feature of the Phantom 4 Pro is it can do 4K 60. There's not too many other drones in this price range that could do that. The thing is, 4K 60 is only beneficial in a couple of circumstances, usually when you have a fast moving subject. So like right here, we can slow this down by 50% and not get any jerking effect. Whereas if we tried to do that with the Phantom 4 footage, you would definitely see this choppy motion that does not look cinematic at all. Here's some more footage that I took with my Phantom 4 Pro on a super foggy day. It actually made some pretty interesting footage here. It's pretty cinematic, but I think some condensation actually went on the lens, causing that sharpness to go down and overall kind of just fade the image out, so that's not too great for our test. That's about all the differences I can see for video. For photos, I believe this has a higher megapixel, so that would be interesting to test. That will probably be a different video in the future. Let me know in the comments below if you think the Phantom 4 Pro is worth the $500 upgrade from the Phantom 4. If you made it this far in the video, don't forget to leave a thumbs up, and I'm probably going to be posting some more content that I've shot with this, either just raw or maybe in some films or something that I make, so definitely stay tuned for that. That's all I got. Thank you for watching, and as always, don't forget to keep it pro.